Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I think this might be the one of the first videos for the new year, so I'm gonna wish everyone out there happy 2017. And I thought I'd just put a quick one up because believe it or not, I finally got something that I purchased over Black Friday. Yes, the shipping took that long, and as you can tell from the title of this video, they're actually my BH Cosmetics haul. I don't know, I think that's when I was looking at the tracker, because they provided us with an tracker ID that we could track, and I saw that the items were like, on one part it was coming in from Sydney, it was coming from Los Angeles, and then it flew to Florida, and then it was flying all around America, and then it took a while before it finally came to Singapore. So I don't know what was going on with the shipping, but I finally got it into the new year. And it's not really a haul per se. I don't know if you can consider this like a huge haul, but what I did get over the Black Friday haul was the BH Cosmetics blush palettes. Now I've been collecting eyeshadow palettes for quite a bit, and I've recently purchased the NYX Lip Vault, and so I felt that I wanted to, so I had like lip colors to play with, I have eyeshadow colors to play with, and then there's one thing that I don't have a wide range of to play with was blushes. So I was actually looking forward to getting the Smashbox blush palette, like the holiday collection, but that wasn't available in the Sephora in Singapore. It wasn't coming in, and it wasn't available online as well. And I wasn't too impressed with the Tarte blush palette, to be honest, so I didn't want to spend that kind of money because it's like $60 to $80 for a palette like that, and it's gonna be, yeah, and a few times the reviews that I saw for those blush palettes, it wasn't very impressive that I would want to spend $60 to $70 on it. So I decided, and as I was looking for blush palettes to purchase, came across BH Cosmetics, and their blush palettes are really affordable. They're currently between 10 to about 12 US dollars on their site, and they do provide international shipping. And the other thing that I really like about it is that when you're looking at the back, the ingredients list, it doesn't have parabens. Now there's some research that shows that if you have like a lot of like beauty products and skincare products, it contains parabens. So I've been a little bit more conscientious in looking at the ingredients, because parabens are similar in structure to estrogen, and when you have high levels of estrogen, it does predispose you, or you're rather at a higher risk of getting breast cancer, which is my area of specialty. And yeah, so I've been a little bit more diligent in making sure that I've tossed out like makeup that have parabens, as well as purchasing makeup that does not contain parabens, not just makeup but also skincare products, any products actually. So I bought all three blush palettes. Now I've never tried any product from BH Cosmetics before. I've seen a few of the reviews on YouTube, and I mean, this brand has been around for like eons, I think, and this product has been out there for like a really long time. So I decided to go ahead and purchase all three different sets. So we have the Glamorous blush palette set, the Nude blush palette set, as well as the Professional blush palette set. Now you can tell from the packaging, this is the actual packaging, that you can sort of see the color range, and it's very different. Oops, all three of them, they're quite a different range, and it does stay true to the word. Glamorous does tend to have like the brighter colors, so I'm going to show you guys what it looks like inside. So when you open up like the cardboard box, it's a sleek black packaging like that. It looks, and it has all the ingredients, so whatever is printed on the box it's also printed on the packaging, which I really appreciate. And you open it up, you have a like the plastic protector thing, and this is what the glamorous what do you call it, the glamorous palette looks like, which is not really a true reflection of what is on the box. The box is rather muted, but it does give you a semblance of what you may expect. And it looks really nice. I have not yet swatched this. We'll do a little bit, we'll do some swatches, but yeah. So it does not have a mirror. I mean for the price that you're paying, I think I paid $10. It was like $7 to $10. I can't really remember because it was like a month and a half ago. But yeah, and we'll just see whether it's how pigmented is this. So I'm gonna swatch this color right here. So that's don't know whether you can see. It's gonna zoom in. So that's pigment. Oh my. Okay, it's really pigmented. Do a red one. That's really bright. So this is this red one. So you're gonna need a light hand with that because if not you're gonna have like really ruby cheeks. I'm gonna do a nude one. So that's a nude one, which is this one right here. Yeah, so it comes off a little bit ashy pink on my skin tone. Yeah, so the thing is that the main aim of me getting all this, like the different blush palettes, is just that I wanted to have a range of blushes to try, and because I don't want to end up like buying, you know, expensive blushes from all the top beauty brands because everybody's having them, and sometimes I do really want to try like the Hourglass ones or like the Becca ones and stuff like that. But the thing is, I don't quite know which color goes on me really well and which colors does not. I tend to love looking at the more nude colors. That means that we're looking at like the first 4 quadrants in this glamorous palette, like these 4. I tend to like I gravitate towards it, but I don't think these are the kind of colors that will really show up well on my skin tone. I'm definitely fearful of this area. I don't know whether pinks will look good on me because I am quite warm and like I have like a more olive tan kind of like skin tone, so you don't really know. So I think that buying a palette like this, and one that is so affordable from BH, like the one from BH Cosmetics, is gonna really help me be able to play around with the different blushes. So this is the professional blush palette, and in true life this is what it looks like. So I guess it's professional because it has a really wide range. This has a really wide spectrum of colors that, you know, would suit all skin tones, I believe. They even have like a really orangey one here. Yeah, so I'm gonna do the, let's do the bronze, like the slightly bronzed one. So that seems to be like a matte, it's like a matte shade one. Do that. Oh, that looks really nice. And then we'll do a, let's do this mauvey pink, like this slightly mauvey tone. Oh, it looks more pink in the flesh rather than mauve. And then we'll do the orange one just for kicks. I think this orange one is similar to the first one from the Glamorous palette. I think it might be the same shade. Doesn't look the same in the pan. It's like if I put them side by side, you can see that it's not the same. But when I swatched it, it looks pretty much the same. So this one and this one, it's quite similar. So that's what I can see. And then we have like a sort of like a contour, yeah, which is really, really nice and matte. It's very, so far everything is, sorry, I think one of my ear cuffs just fell off. So far everything's looking really, really pigmented, and it's really, really like nice. I'm very, very impressed. I would have to say that I'm impressed. Like, I've never used BH Cosmetics, but you know, if you want to see a full, I mean, you can look up the full swatch of like the blush palettes up on YouTube, but you know, let me know if you actually want me to do a full swatch. Now apparently the MAC counter says that I'm NC40 because I was getting color match for my concealer. But yeah, so if you want me to do a swatch, then just let me know and I'll do swatches for you. But yeah, so this is the Glamorous palette. We've just swatched the Professional palette, and then now onto the last palette, which is the Nude Blush palette. I'm really, really excited. Like, I just love nude palettes, but I always wonder whether nude palettes would actually have any sense and purpose in my life, because I'm a pretty tan girl. So having nude blushes, what's the point if you can't actually see the blush, right? So I mean, that's my train of thought. But yeah, so the box is the same. It's like you get to see like the full range, but the palette itself is a little bit different. So I think this must be a newer design, because this is the one that I have. I'll show you a side-by-side comparison. You can see that the newer palette is slightly curved around the edges, whereas this is a bit more angular. So, and definitely this one feels a little bit more sturdier, and it has like a push thing to open up the palette rather than a click one. This one is like a click, so you just like that sort of thing, whereas this one is like you push the button and then it pops open. So we're gonna take this out, and this is so beautiful. Like, it's so beautiful looking at it, and I'm really, really excited to try and see whether there's gonna be any good use out of a nude blush palette set on my skin tone. Let's see, let's move forward with like swatching. I'm gonna swatch this really pale one. I don't think that this is gonna be of any use to me because it's just too pale. So yeah, it looks very, very chalky. This is the shade on my hand. It looks very chalky on me. Could probably use it as like a all over eyelid color or something. Do this mauvey one right here, and then yep, so that's the shade. It's really, really nice. And then we'll do the gold one. This looks like a beautiful highlight shade. Oh yes, it is a very, very beautiful highlight shade. So that is really, really nice. And yeah, so I'll have to give this a try. This is just a haul video, and I don't know how much I'll like the products, but so far I feel that I think I will be making a future purchase from BH Cosmetics because their prices are really affordable and you can get like a really, really good range of things. So we'll have to check back on that. So until my next video, take care, be kind to one another. 3, 2, 1. Until my next video, take care, be thrilled and be fashious, and bye guys.